Sisyphean.
Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to our Path of Exile treasure hunt with Marnie LaBouche. And I will wish you a merry belated Christmas, and in advance, I will wish you a happy new year. Now, unfortunately, today's episode is going to be a bit of a short one because I'm recording it on Saturday morning. I didn't get a chance to record yesterday because yesterday, in the time that I had originally set aside to record stuff, I had to instead spend a bunch of time shoveling snow because we had a very large amount of snow get dumped on us yesterday here in Toronto. And unfortunately, while shoveling, I think I did something to my shoulder, so my shoulder is kind of in a bit of a dodgy spot right now. I don't think I've injured myself or anything. I think I just maybe went a little bit too hard. And I've got a pretty ergonomic setup, but I don't want to spend, too much time, playing video games. I think what I really want to do is I want to go just like go for a walk outside and, really stretch and, just get a bit loosened up a little bit. I don't want to be just sitting around too much, is the gist of it. Now, I think we've got a bunch of people to talk to. In fact, I can see exclamation marks all over the goddamn place. So let's talk to these people.
I be missing me granddaughter something terrible. I used to tell Lily bedtime stories till she fell asleep in me arms. She loved the ones about Kishara, a tough-as-nails Val lassie, said to have explored every coast, cove and bay of this blasted continent with the help of her star. Some nifty artifact she nabbed from somewhere on her first voyage. Young Lily, she were fascinated by Kishara's star. Said to be fair humming with thaumaturgy, able to guide its mistress wherever she be fixing to journey. Methinks me granddaughter liked to imagine that one day she'd hold the star in her hands and explore the outer reaches of this world. Oh, I'd dearly love to see her again. But there ain't no way of making that journey with nothing to show for it. She looks up to me, does Lily. So I'm reckoning that star might put a smile on her pretty face. With such a gift in hand, I'd maybe have the guts to go visit my granddaughter instead of skulking here like some craven ghost. That's if some kind and brave soul fetched it for me.
Sorry, I had to hold in that cough that entire time. I think I might be coming down with a cold as well, which is the other reason I want to kind of keep video gaming to a minimum today, just so I can get a bit of rest. Ooh, actually, hang on, just give me a second. I'm getting a call. Right, sorry about that. I just got a call from my family. I can't be with them right now, but they are doing holiday stuff and having a big feast. So I had to spend a few minutes talking to them. It was a good time, but it's time to get back to this.
Into the most dreaded of thickets you must go, I'm afraid, for there Gruthcole the despairing sulks and schemes. The Val laid waste to her kingdom and placed her slaughtered children at her feet. Grief enveloped Gruthcole, transformed her, flooded her mind with a singular thought: to share her suffering with those who had murdered her daughters. Though she has returned, her sanity has not. There is no fury like a mother bereaved.
Man, we're getting side quests all over the goddamn place. We've got 2 of them right now. More exclamation marks. Are these going to be more quests, or at least some of them should be, yeah, some of them should be quests we've already completed. So let's talk to Yena.
What
What you tell me of Silk, this I understand, though I do not want to. I have spent many nights pondering Silk's journey, why he has stepped from the spirit path. Now I know. He has walked into the 8 arms of blind lust, Arakali. Silk is a warning to us all. He is trying to take the short trail to greatness, to the story Spirit has made for him. Silk tries to steal his story, but now he holds only a lie. Please, you must find the place where this Arakali sleeps in her web of shadow. You must stop Silk before he wakes her, a mistake that we all will come to regret. The Spirit tells me this is so.
Alright, that's another main quest. Now, finally, we're handing in some of the quests we did last episode.
You truly are a hero of the modern age, succeeding where even the ancient Val could not. I must say I'm really quite relieved. For a while there I feared we were headed towards another theocratic dictatorship. Exile allowed me to be free of one. I had no wish to experience another. You deserve to be rewarded for your efforts. Here, something with a little insight would suit your purposes nicely.
Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. A Book of Skill.
What? He's intending to make matrimony with Arakali? My word, that's quite a story even for Silk. Yes, I know that name, and the place to which it is purportedly attached. A temple to the north, now in ruins. If Silk intends unholy congress with this Arakali, that is the most likely place we would seek it.
Okay.
Yes, I know of Gruthgul, the grieving mother. She featured quite prominently in some of the Val texts I restored during my time at the museum in Theopolis. After the deaths of her children, Queen Gruthgul fled north, eventually finding respite amongst the refugees of her own shattered realm. Yet these loyalists saw their own queen as a weapon, a tool for vengeance. They nurtured her pain, transfiguring sorrow into hatred, hatred into violence. Like a grizzled bear, Gruthgul descended into animalism and ferocity. Yet her caretakers foolishly underestimated the agony their bereaved queen harbored in her heart. Like a bear caught in a trap, Gruthgul wrenched free of her human loyalties and slew her followers to the last woman and child. Through devastation, Gruthgul ascended to divinity. Gruthgul's pain has transcended ages, and she will vent that pain upon any and all she encounters until her grief is finally laid to rest.
Okay, that was a bit of flavor dialogue. And I think the last two was this guy commenting on the other quests we've been given, which is odd because usually those are optional things which you have to specifically ask them, but in this case he just started talking, and I didn't want to interrupt him just in case there was any, like, practical bit of advice that he was giving us, but I think for the most part it was just an extra bit of lore. Alright, let's talk to Helena.
One less twisted intellect perverting our world. There is still much to be done, but at least we can rest easier in the knowledge that Meligaro and his foul creations will trouble Rayclass no longer. Here. I know that you and Groost didn't see eye to eye, but I'm sure he would have wanted to recognize this deed. It's the act of a warrior, after all.
Alright, what are you gonna give us? Ooh, 4 linked socket gloves. Now we need... I guess we don't specifically need 2 linked sockets, but we do have... Sorry, like 2 green sockets, but we are carrying a couple of things in our gloves. So this could be fine. We currently have... excuse me, we currently have strength and dex gloves. So we can replace them with oh no, these aren't. These are boots. What am I looking at? These are boots. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not replacing. I don't know why I thought these were gloves. I must be blind. Regardless, I'll take these ones.
Yes,
Just
I thank you. Though I loved him, I know Groost was lost to me the very moment he touched that vile abomination. I will weep over his passing for many more nights to come. But I am happy that you avenged his honor and freed him from his torment.
okay.
There's an Asmeri shrine tucked away in the northern forest. Groost took me there, told me it was a memorial to those who had gone before him, a place where their spirits could rest.
She's still
When
talking.
he passed, he wanted his remains to be laid to rest with the bones of his people. His body, I find it difficult to even think about it, but I doubt it will ever be recovered.
Hang on.
There's an Asmeri shrine tucked
Let's
away in the
just take a look at
northern
this
forest.
properly.
Groost took me there, told me it was a memorial to those who had gone before him, a place where their spirits could rest. When he passed, he wanted his remains to be laid to rest with the bones of his people. His body, I find it difficult to even think about it, but I doubt it will ever be recovered. Yet there might still be a way. He gave me his necklace, the fangs he earned when he rose from boyhood to manhood, handed it to me for safekeeping only moments before Relakesh. It's almost as if he knew what was to come. Please, could you deliver this necklace to the shrine for me? Put Groost's spirit to rest? I would do it myself, but the journey to the northern forest is not what it was. These lands have changed, and not for the better.
Man, we are
There's an Asmeri shrine.
we are absolutely drowning in side quests. This has gone crazy. 3 of them. Let's take a look at this. Doesn't really matter. What do we have? A cluster jewel. I don't want to worry about cluster jewels just yet. You can only put cluster jewels into large sockets. Anyway, let's just get a passive skill. And what? Oh my God! What are you? This passive tree was really like glitching out for a second there. Anyway, let's zoom in. What were we doing? Excuse me, we've taken that. Have we taken this? Yes, we have. Have we taken this? Yes, we have. What were we working on? I think we were going into some Master of the Arena, into some defensive stuff. So we don't have this notable passive. I'm trying to collect this mana mastery. Now we're not really struggling for mana, so I don't think there's a, unless there's a way to like sacrifice our mana and get some other value out of that. So we'll leave that alone for now. We really do need more defense. I think better leech would be good. Better resistances, damage reduction. Ooh. Here's another. I don't know what those sounds were that I was just making. I was just really excited that we've found another leech node. So I think we should do that. I think leeching is going to be the way to get some more value out of our current leech situation. So let's go for leech, and then let's see if we can find some, like close to this, some sort of defensive options. Bastion breaker. Enemy that honestly doesn't sound bad either. God, there are so many status effects. There's dismembering, then there's like impale. God, there's there's way too many status effects in this game. Uh, Two hand. No, don't really care about that. And we got to find a large jewel socket. There's the large jewel socket. So we got to go in this direction anyway. Retaliation. I don't know about retaliation. Okay, so let's think about what we want to do with this life leech, right? Increased maximum or percentage of physical damage. Recovery per second. I think we'll go along. I mean, we might just buy out this entire thing. But what is this? More maximum total life recovery per second, and then increased total life recovery per second for hematophagy, hematophagy. I'm not sure how you'd pronounce that. And then we would get one more notable leech passive. 25% of damage taken recouped as life if leech was removed by filling unreserved. I don't know what this means, man. God, this is like trying to parse this is like hard. It's like harder than reading like a math paper or like a paper published in a math journal where I don't know what any of the symbols mean. At least I can look up those symbols, but I don't even know what to look up to start parsing this. The fourth one. If life leech was removed by filling unreserved life recently. Obviously, unreserved life, I think, would be one keyword. Quote unquote recently would be another. Like, the game doesn't define what recently means, right? That's. Okay, whatever. Let's not worry about that. There's increased maximum total life, mana and energy shield recovery per second from leech. Might not be a bad thing. 25% more damage with hits against enemies that cannot have life leech from them. I don't know about that. Or maybe just evasion and armor while leeching would be a pretty nice thing to do. And I just realized I've been like sitting here not doing anything. What's this path? Ooh, armor? Armor mastery? Do we like armor with our build, or do we like evasion? Hard to say. Anyway, I feel like I've been rambling long enough. Let's just get this strength node. And then we might pick this up. What is this? Versatile combatant. Minus 10% to maximum. What? Minus 10% to maximum chance to block. What? Plus 2% chance to block spell damage. Man, my brain is fried, dude. I'm tired. I was. Oh no, God. I was shoveling snow for like an hour and a half yesterday. And then I had to go out and had to buy more salt because there's some slippery, icy spots. But you know what? I think instead of complaining about stuff, let's start getting some of these quests done. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like. Ooh. So Lord's Labyrinth, have I? Oh, so these are. So this is it. This is not marked. This is marked. Meet Alva at the causeway. Now, is the causeway? This is probably the causeway up here. All right. Is there anything in a place we've already been that's in the causeway? Groost, that one is telling us to go to the Northern Forest. And Queen of Despair is telling us to go to an offshoot area from the Northern Forest. So let's go to the Northern Forest. Alright. Now, I'm also remembering what happened last episode with that life regen elite. And I have since... I've gone to Reddit and I've looked up ways to deal with life regen. It is apparently a really huge problem. Well, not a huge problem, but it's a thing that you need a specific way of dealing with. Which is, there are ways to stop enemies from leeching life. There are also ways to just do a ridiculous amount of damage so that no matter what level of life leech they have, you can just sit there and wipe them out. And unfortunately, we have neither of those in our build right now, so if we come across another enemy similar to what we had back then, it might be a bit of a... What are you doing? Go away. It might be a bit of a problem. What are you... Stop it. Stop it, dude. What is this? Oh, Unearthed Remnant. Oh, this is another... we gotta... We gotta plant some explosives. But before... Shut up, dude. Who's... Motherfucker, who's shooting me? Go away, dude. Oh, these guys are just standing off to the side and just shooting me. Alright, let's make sure. Last couple times I did this, you know, planting the explosives thing was in indoor air. Oh, motherfucker. What are these things that just pop up and start shooting me with a... Okay, anyway. So left trigger, right trigger, down. And now we can place our explosives. And I think the key is to place the explosives to capture as many of these things as possible. Some of these things have yellow square outlines, and I'm assuming that's a good thing. So let's try and get as many of the yellow square outlines as we can. I think we only have 4 explosives, which is a bit of an issue. Anyway, I think the best we can do with this one is... God, that outline is so faint, dude. How do I... Oh god, how do I place... Oh, I'll place explosive with A. I'm just gonna do it like this. And then I'm gonna do it like... this is probably not a great placement. You know, I want to make sure I get this. And then I've got one more left to place. This is not a great placement. I think the last one can be... I don't know, man. How about just... up here, try and get those two, and then detonate with this, and then just walk back. Easy. Oh boy, easy. This is a little bit of a rough spot. Now, do these enemies that get spawned in... Oh, easy. Stop it. Oh god, I don't wanna look at the map. Do these enemies that spawned in also drop stuff, or... Knight of the... What now? Knight of the Son of the... What? Okay, I think the name of the enemy is Knight of the Sun, and I think off the Hydra is his affix. But that was a bit of a bit difficult to parse initially. Knight of the Sun of the Hydra. Oh, that guy's tanking. That guy is helping out, like he's actually helping the NPC for once, doing something useful. Dude, why does he have a health bar, dude? That's so unnerving. Because it makes me think that he's gonna just start attacking me. Alright, nothing in that one. Alright, I guess that's kind of good. I don't really want any of that. We're getting the special currency as well. Nothing out of that, and I think that's all of them. And what's your deal? We'll get a wailing essence of woe. Like, whoa, dude. Out of these guys. So let's... Oh, easy. Okay, there's a chromatic orb there. I don't know what these purple things are, but I assume that they're doing chaos damage, which means we should stay the hell away from them. There's our wailing essence of woe. Like, whoa, dude. Alright, do you have anything useful to say, Danig?
You're naught but skin and bones, exile. But you've made it this far. Clearly you must have some talent. Care to lend your skills to a matter of honor? The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent. We could certainly use a relic like that now, in these troubled times. But to find it, we'll have to retrace the steps of those long-ago souls. Only they can tell us the Triskelion Flame's unknown fate.
Okay. Is that another is that another quest? Is that another quest? I think it is, dude. Lord's Labyrinth, spiders, Groost? No, maybe it isn't. What did you? I can't even talk. Oh, I can't. Well, I can't talk to you. What was that now? The Triskelion Flame? Is that where? Hang on a second. Expedition Locker has all of my artifacts. Alright, whatever, dude. It's fine. That's fine. Let's just say goodbye to you. I don't even remember what I came here for because I got totally sidetracked by those things. But listen, let's Oh, hello, hello. Oh, easy. What are you? Tunnel worm. Ooh. Hello. Did I kill the worm? The Inferno Bolt is devastating. So let's try and not let that hit us. Oh my god, dude. That fuck. That lagged. I dodged that. Admittedly, I was being very, like, adventurous by not moving away from that totem quickly enough. But I'm still calling shenanigans on that one. I hate enemies that burrow into the ground. Because it's just a really annoying mechanic. Like a really fucking annoying mechanic. So we gotta start taking a look at some of these swords. Now, what are our weapons? What do we have socketed into them? So, linked red and green, okay. And then nothing on that one. So this did have a linked red and green, right? Am I... Jesus, dude, I'm trying to look at the... Fuck off, dude. I'm trying to look at the sword. It does have a linked red and green. But I don't know if it has the damage to justify... let's identify it. So 42 to 69. 22 to 50. Okay, damage is decent, but what about... what else? What about what else? But this also gives us attack speed. Do these have DPS values? No, it just has attack. I don't see DPS on this. It just says attacks per second, and and I don't know. This also gives us critical strike chance on this. I don't want to remove my socketed stuff because I'm lazy. So I'm just going to discard this. Listen, if it was an exotic, I'd have picked it. Now, what's the deal with this? Ooh, a 6 socket thing. Now, it doesn't have linked red, blue, and green sockets, but maybe having 6 sockets is good enough for it to be like a good item to vendor. At least that's what I'm gonna hope. Okay, let's dodge this nonsense. Gristle drool, shut up, dude. Carnal mitts. Now, what do we have socketed into our gloves? We want like 2 linked green sockets is what we want. Now here's finally some quest progress with a bunch of weirdos blocking our path. Right, orb of fusing, I'll take that, why not? Now, clearly placing this necklace is going to cause some sort of boss and / or wave of enemies to spawn. So let's just get it over with. How do I even... Oh, I've got to walk up. There we go.
I was never one for you, Louise. And I'm still not.
Hello? Ooh! Oh, out of my way, dude. Okay, you're dead. And you can also fuck off. Alright, so that was actually not that bad. Alright. Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Now the next thing I want to do is we have to get a reward. I think the main quest is telling us to go in this direction. And so is the Mother of Spiders thing. And Kishara Star. But then there's one thing that wants us to go to the Dread Thicket. Now, is this the Dread Thicket? I hope it is. It is. So let's just get the Dread Thicket done, because it seems to be the out of the way thing. Okay. Motherfucker. Stop it. Shield ground on death, so let's keep our distance. Oh, what was it? What was that did a whole bunch of damage to me so quickly? Ooh, there's a crafting recipe? Out of my way. Out of my way. God. Easy, easy. I just want to... Man, I just want to get to this crafting recipe. I got killed before I could even read what the affixes were. Yeah, this game has way too many affixes. Like, you gotta... I guess if you intend to play this game hardcore, you've gotta memorize the Dreadstone? You've gotta memorize the affixes. Not... Like, even reading them and, like, trying to remember is so difficult. But then, if you want to actually play this game and, like, reliably be able to play without dying, you'd have to just memorize them by sight. Like you'd look at them and know instantly which ones are the dangerous ones, which ones are not so bad. Alright, now there's a couple exclamation marks. So let's talk to this one. Hello? Hang on, what? What was this? Where rest the truest colors of life? Man, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just gonna do a bit of a circuit just to make sure I'm not leaving behind anything interesting. But I think we're gonna have another, like, major boss fight coming up pretty soon here in the Dread Thicket. Easy. I should probably be going towards that exclamation mark, but I kind of want to look around just to see what's going on in this fun, friendly little forest. Out of my way. Oh, there's lots of quest icons. Also, hang on a second. What do we have? No, 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 no. What am I doing? What am I doing? I wanted to look at the sockets. How do I inspect? I just do B. Alright. So that's Blood and Sand, that's Blood Rage. That I don't really care about that. Where do I have? Here we go. That's Double Strike, and then that's Chance to Poison. I don't really use Double Strike that much. Where's Lacerate? Is this Lacerate? This is Lacerate. Okay. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on a second. There's stuff going on here. Hang on. God, these fireflies are filling up my inventory. Get wrecked, son. I think, hang on. Excuse me, hang on a second. Can I equip my... Ooh, this guy's scary. Ooh, these guys are frightening. Oh, no. I need to go... Like, that's not fair, dude. You can't have... Oh. Interesting. Strength and Dex. Let's take a look at these. This is also strength and Dex, right? This is good because we want 2 green, 1 red, but we only have 2 red. Sorry, we have all red on this. But let's see. Increased attack. Okay. Evasion rating. More dexterity. I think we're gonna have to equip these. What? Hang on. What would we lose? We would lose lightning resistance. 2 life per enemy hit. I think percentage life is gonna be more important, which we get out of this. Slither Punch. So let's go back home. There's a few things I'm gonna want to do. Now, if I start using chromatic... Wait. Is it chromatic orbs which reforges the color of the sockets? Because we're gonna have to be very careful about not ruining this. So let's go to our stash. Actually, let's sell some stuff first. Who do we sell to? I don't know. You?
Hail.
So what happens if you sell something like a 6 socket item? What does it give you? It gives you 7 of something. 7 jeweler's orbs? Okay. I'll take that. Anyway, I had some more stuff to sell you, right?
Welcome.
Yeah, let's sell you this. And sell you that. And a chromatic orb reforges the color? Yes, okay. Now we're gonna have to use chromatic orbs on this until we get green, red. Hopefully it's capable of having green sockets, because Yes, it is. In fact, it's capable of having all colors. Okay, so this is now, you might think this is a waste, and a lot of people would probably agree with you. Right, can this stack with anything that we have right now? Yes, it stacks with that. Alright. Let's stash these. We've got 130 of these chromatics, so let's start using them. We need red, red, green. Actually, hang on. Before I start doing that, let me see whether the item quantity gem can go in. Oh my god. Yes, it can. Okay, item quantity support gem goes in on lacerate. But that was just like, that was just a proof of concept. So now we want to go back to our currency tab, and we want to use this. We want, what are the odds of getting red, green, green, red? Pretty low, I think. But we got a lot of orbs. Oh, all green. I just need 2 green, 1 blue. So many near misses, dude. This is exactly what we need. Okay. It didn't even take that many. It didn't even take that goddamn many. So let's remove lacerate. And finally, let's add in lacerate. Let's add in. Oh god, God, my shoulder is starting to get a little. It's just been really stiff ever since I tweaked it. Shoveling. I should probably not be playing that long, but I kind of want to play now just because we found a nice thing, and I don't want to end the session so early.
I feel I have failed my poor Groost, not being able to return his bones to the resting place of his people. Still, we have done all we could, considering the circumstances. Groost was a practical man at heart. He would understand. You deserve our thanks. Here are some of Groost's most treasured possessions. I'm sure he would have wanted you to have one.
Okay. Ooh. Gold. So what is our amulet? We have a unique amulet, which we're probably not going to be doing away with because it gives us all attributes and resistances and life leech and more total leech. So this one might even be an endgame level item for us. But just for fun, we'll see what the Magic Vine Amulet gives us. Some nice resistances, but
Hail.
I think we're fine without it. So let's sell you that. Let's sell you this. Alright. How are we doing? I think we're doing good. There's some more stuff that we should stash. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, dude. God, out of my way. My god, dude, I'm just trying to get to my stash. Alright. Alright. Let's go back to the the dread ticket. Feeling pretty good. We've improved our life leeching, and now enemies that we kill with lacerate should drop more items. I think that's how it works. think that's how it works. There's more exclamation marks there, probably more fireflies. Man, I hope there aren't too many more of these fireflies. Because they are taking up space inside my inventory as well. So, you know. This is a 4-linked socket set of item. Or like a 4-linked socket item. 2 4-linked socket items. Oh, easy, dude. Might as well see what's going on in these other parts of the Dread Thicket, just to say hi. Or oh, easy. Oh, easy, dude. Go away. Oh my god, there's more fireflies. And machine gun dudes. Now we are still interested in looking at weapons to see if we get like maybe an upgrade at some point. Poisons, hasted, minions, fire explode on death. Now, dual strike is a pretty good way of doing single target damage, but then dual strike won't have the item quantity support. Deliver the... Oh! This was the quest. But then... Wasn't there something else? Wasn't there like a boss fight in the... In here? Den of Despair. Is there anything up here? No, that just ends. So this Den of Despair is probably going to take us to a boss arena with another one of the Pantheon foes. That was an insta wipe. So I think let's pay attention to the ground. Okay, yeah. So there is an audio clue. Easy. Ooh, what? Something just killed me or wiped out most of my... There are some ground hazards that just ruin your life if you get like any sort of within any sort of proximity to them. This is a very confusing fight. Okay, so there's these black things on the ground, then there's these waves, and it's not clear if you're meant to try and dodge this stuff or if it's just a gear check and you're meant to be invincible. Probably to an extent you are supposed to dodge it because there are tells, but it's on a first reading, it's very difficult to tell where you can and cannot stand, because it's, yeah, very hard to parse. Oh no, oh no, there are these, oh yeah, there's these, like, tornado type things, like these whirlpools. Okay. Okay, so this is another chromatic.
From motherhood's rage.
I'm gonna stop picking up wands. I don't know why they have this weird coloring, but I don't think there's anything special to them. Fancy foil with one socket, I don't think is gonna be that exciting to me either.
Is that our world, our kind, may turn something as pure and honorable as a mother's love into such a vicious weapon of wrath and butchery. I only hope that Grathkol will find her children, happy in her arms, in the realms beyond.
Same.
There's no joy in slaying a mother.
Just may humanity flourish.
Okay, do I have anything? Soul of Grathkol, are you anything? 1% physical damage reduction for each hit you've taken, up to 5%. Now, I can only have one minor one active at any given time. Ooh, 50% reduced life regenerate could be pretty good for dealing with life enemies. Enemies that you've hit with an attack recently. I think I'll stick with this, the Soul of Resalta. Yeah, I think I'll stay with this. I think we'll call it good, and let's leave. And out of my way, dude. Let me take a look at my item quantity support gem. 30% increased chance of items. Increased quantity of items dropped by enemies slain from supported skills. So enemies that are killed with the lacerate. Will drop 30%.
Sounds like my kind of woman.
30% more items. Alright. Apparently our character just said that I forget what the spider goddess's name was, but he was like, ooh, sounds like my kind of woman. Oh, shut up, dude. He's like, ooh, it sounds like my kind of woman. So he's a bit of a... Man, come on, dude. I'm trying to use lacerate to kill these guys. Evasive, and you gain random charges, which is annoying as hell. We're... Shut up, dude. Alright, now what do we want to do? We want to take a look at our map and want to see where else we can go. Talk to Eramir. Causeway. That this is ready to hand in as well. Our Arakali was the one that our character apparently likes. I think we'll go until we find another waypoint. Now, to find another waypoint, we're gonna have to go into the causeway, and hopefully that's gonna have. Hopefully, that's gonna have. Oh, easy, dude. Hopefully that's going to have a waypoint that is easily accessible, because, like I said, I was fully intending on doing a short episode, but it's so hard to... it's so hard to play this game for like just a short amount of time, because it is the kind of game that just pulls you in and then just sucks in your entire day. Gem leveled up, precision has gone up, right? Reasonable. Wait, am I? My precision aura went off. I lost my precision aura. God damn it, that sucks. So I think I've been doing this entire episode with my precision aura inactive. Which is not how you want to be playing this game. Alright. Alright, boys. Well, is this a... I think this is the waypoint that we already have, yeah. So if I go this way... That doesn't do anything. I think we have to go back up. And we got to go in this kind of a direction, I think. But no? Northern Forest should have another exit that goes into the causeway. Easy, dude. Oh, these ranged enemies are very problematic. Oh my god. That guy has his own precision aura. You're not allowed to have my aura, dude. Go. That's not fair, man. You can't have my aura. Go away. Go away, dude. Blade. Oh, easy. Oh, okay. Okay. I think we should be getting close to some sort of an area transition. Oh, easy. Does it? Okay. Alright. More of these ranged dudes. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try and face tank them. Because... Well, here's another 6 socket item, which we can sell for some currency items. It's unfortunately taking up a lot of space in our stash, but you know what? It's okay. So let's go like this and see if we can find... We'll go until the next waypoint, which I think is a nice way of feeling like you're making meaningful progress. Val Gargantuan. I really would like going off on a complete tangent, really would like to find a unique weapon. I think as soon as we find a unique weapon, it's going to be a major power spike. Especially if the unique property has something that feeds into our build, but even if it doesn't, just the damage boost alone I think would do a lot of good work for us. Alright, there's a yellow dude coming. Life regen. Didn't really do that much for him. So why was that guy so much easier than that other life regen? Because that other guy's, like the one that we fought last episode, that was like life regen on fucking steroids. Easy, dude. Stop it. Now, what is this icon on the map? Alva Master Explorer. Do we... Oh, okay, Ava.
I found a way to blaze a trail to the legendary temple of Atzoatl. A spell cast upon these ancient waystones, triggered by the blood of the Val. I've got some in me, you see. This spell will take you into days past. Once there, keep the portal open by slitting a few deserving throats. The longer you stay, the more I learn about the location of the present-day temple.
Okay, so we're at...
It will have all the time in the world to collect its many treasures. That's why we need to find the temple in the here and now. Be careful what you do while you're there, however.
No, we're...
Any move you make ripples through time, changing things in this day and age.
So are we in
What are
the...
you waiting for? Go make history.
So are we in the Shrine of Empowerment right now? So... Descent of Death, Corruption Chamber, the Tomb Unsealed. Man, I don't know, dude. Let me look this up on my phone, because this is clearly a new game mechanic. Temple of Atzoatl. What is this, dude? It's a large dungeon area. The contents and layout are depending on the player's incursions. After 12 temporal incursions, Alva will have narrowed down the present-day location. Each type of room in the temple has its own modifiers, risks, and rewards. So we're in the Shrine of Empowerment right now. It seems we can go to the tombs. Let's go to the tombs. Oh, enter incursion is with a right button. So in the updates, Shrine of Empowerment Tier 1, updates to Sanctum of Unity, increases the speed of monsters throughout the temples, upgrades one random, adjacent, and connected room. But you know what? Let's go into the Shrine of... Let's enter the portal. Is this gonna be one of those where if you die, like, the whole thing ends? Wait, 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 wait. Oh, you gotta kill enemies to keep the timer going. Is that it?
Good job.
Man.
Good to see you survived your first incursion. Listen, these blood spells are fickle things. They must be performed under certain conditions. Days of the week, stars aligned, that sort of thing. I'll scout out a new location to perform the next ritual. Find me, and we'll continue our venture.
Dude, that's... Maybe I should have spent more time on that wiki page. God, stop shooting me, motherfuckers. Oh my god, there's... These guys are... shooting me from outside of the visual range of my character, which is pretty dumb. Because the only reason I'm not able to see them is because of the perspective of the game. Like, in real life, my character would be able to see them. Anyway. The players' actions have... Okay. Mechanics. After 12 incursions, we'll open a portal to the temple. Only... Man, dude, why is this so complicated? The boss of the temple is the Val Omni... There's a quick guide how to navigate within... Let's see, rooms... Incursion room. Let's take a look at this. An incursion room and 2 architects. Rare stone of passage. One of them dropped a stone of passage, but I didn't pick it up, dude, because the timer ended. What? Once the time is up, you're kicked. If you leave, it's not possible to re-enter. Leaving also drops any stone of passage on the floor. It's not possible to remove those from the incursion. So, man, okay. Yeah, I feel like this game is a lot of fun, but there's a few too many mechanics, and I feel like a lot of these mechanics are maybe a little... Shut the fuck up with your ranged attacks. Some of these are a little bit more complicated than they perhaps need to be. Shut up, dude.
I knew you'd find me. You and I were 2 coins in the same purse. Your last foray got us a little closer to finding the temple, but we have a ways to go. Hope you're ready for another.
Man, yeah, I'm gonna go back to this
Let's go.
this room because okay, where, what? Fanatic. This time I got killed.
Good to see you survived your first incursion. Listen,
What?
These blood spells are fickle things. They must be performed under certain conditions. Days of the week, stars...
Oh man, I don't get it, dude. This is... a very complicated system, and here's finally our waypoint and a crafting recipe.
I could hardly hope for better results.
Okay, dude. All right, let's get the waypoint. Do we want to just end the episode here? Well, there's a couple quests in the causeway. I think what I'm gonna try to do is, man, come on, dude. I'm gonna finish the quests that were asking me to go to the causeway, Kishara's Star, and then there's one more, or have we already done it? I think maybe we've already done it. This one is sending us to the place beyond the causeway, so let's not worry about that just yet. Let's go back to the place where we died, and let's try to not die. Extra life. I'm not sure, like, the guy did some sort of ground explosion attack, I think, that killed me. Okay. Motherfuck, dude. Oh my god. Or, you know what,
I knew you'd find me.
I don't
You
care.
and I were two coins in the same purse. Your
I'm gonna go.
foray got us a little closer to finding the temple, but we have a ways to go. Hope you're ready for another. Look familiar? This is the temple as you left it last.
Whatever.
Time to go.
I'm gonna go to the entrance. Maybe that's gonna do something for me. Okay, there's stuff on the map this time around. My god, dude, what is... I think I'm just being way too impatient. Also, my character is really weak. I need to have... Like, I'm being swarmed with enemies that are overwhelming my life leech. Is the real tragedy here. Oh my god, yeah, what is that attack that they do that, like, just kills me in one hit? Oh, but hang on, before we go here, there was another thing. Oh my god, fucking stop, dude. What does ambushes mean? Cannot be stunned is pretty obvious. Accurate is probably... Shut up, dude. So what do you...
The temple looms closer with each new step. Find me again, and we'll continue our task.
Okay. Oh, we gotta go into this place. And hopefully we find something good. Alright, what do you got for me in here? Nothing there. Increased quantity of items found, increased monster, a bunch of monster stats. Is this abandoned? Like nobody's here. Oh, here they are. Alright. The annoying thing with these slithering slug enemies is that it's very hard to tell the difference between ones that are alive and ones that are dead. Sometimes I think I've killed them, but they're still alive, and then I start walking away, and then they start attacking me from behind, which is a huge pain. What do you... Oh, Val Totem. Shut up, dude. Well, obviously the way forward is back there, but I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Here. Doesn't look like there's that much. Never mind. It looks like there is. There are a bunch of rooms. Alright. Go down. Further. Okay, well, looks like this was a waste of time after all. Never mind. Okay. Well, let's go down. Would love to gain a level in this episode as well, but don't think it'll happen. We've also died a bunch of times, which I think has caused us to lose XP with each unfortunate demise. Alright. Alright. Alright, dude. More of these totems. Shut up. Alright. Revives nearby allies on death. Shut up. Oh, apparition means something that's been revived. I was wondering what that meant. I think a few episodes ago, maybe last episode, maybe before that, I fought enemies with the apparition affix, and I wasn't sure what that meant. Man, is there nothing in here? What? Is this... like, there's no Val skill? Oh no, there's more, there's more. There we go, there's the room. I was about to give up and leave. I was about to just call it a day on this one. Hello. So what do Orbs of Chance do again? Normal item to a random rarity. I think you can't do unique items, but other than that, you can do most things. Whoa, buddy. Magaska the Living Pyre. Okay, let's take out these totems. Take out this totem. Oh, you're just constantly summoning more shit. Okay, well, what? I don't care about you. I don't care about your nonsense. Just give me my Val skill and be done with it. Shut up. Who's attacking me? Stop it. I'll take that. Val. Val. That's 4 sockets, but I don't need it. That is a corrupted two-handed axe. Don't really care about that. So that's done. Wait.
You've found yourself a hideout. Could be a good staging ground once we've found the temple in the present day. Let me know if you've got space for me.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Great. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Hello.
And
Esther.
we can take a look at our
Peyohi just wants to make things go boom. And stating them in that room could be helpful to us.
Okay, well, whatever. How much space do I have in my inventory? A little bit. Alright. Go up there, nothing there. Okay. Easy does it. These guys have... Their range is too long, man. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. This surely has completed that quest. The Val City... I kind of want to find another waypoint. Let's just go a little bit into the... I'm completely contradicting my earlier declaration that this would be a short episode. Fuck off. Oh, you pieces of garbage, dude. Yeah, their range is too high, their attack rate is too high, their damage... Everything about them is annoying as fuck. These guys aren't so bad. Oh, what the fuck have you... Mana Forged Arrows support. I'm just gonna leave it. I mean, it's got a really long name. Something about it, just how long the name of that skill was, makes me think maybe there's something special. Oh my god, what is this garbage, dude? Who's summoning skeletons? Motherfucker, dude, this is impossible. Let's wait for this guy to come around the corner. Mother, get the fuck away from me, dude. Those, how are you gonna have an enemy with such a long fucking range, dude? And this machine gun ranged attack.
I do love this stink of victory.
Get wrecked, you piece of trash. I guess they do burst fire, so you can kind of dodge them if you time your movements properly. Hey, look, we did gain a level. Okay, that takes the pressure off a little bit, so if we die a few times... Oh my god, more
Approach, challenger.
What is your deal, dude? Let me look this up. What the fuck is a trial master, man? Trial master. What is your deal, dude? Is a An NPC and unique boss. He can be randomly encountered. He'll offer the Trial of Chaos. Has a chance to be... Okay. As a boss, I don't care to do drops, I don't care to do dialogue. Whatever, listen.
Many exiles have tested their skills here as of late. Face the trials of chaos and pursue your fate. You might die here, now, or you might someday rival the gods themselves.
Okay. Tempest Chord.
Speak.
I'm trying to... How do I... Okay. Fail on reaching... Curses... You know what? I'm gonna accept the trial.
You shall suffer your own bile.
Oh my god, dude. Stop it. I can't move. What? Man, couldn't... I feel like a lot of these end game things are just gear checks, because I don't know if there's a way to like dodge or like cleverly walk around. Yeah, well, whatever. We failed that. Yeah. So clearly, if I want to have some sort of... Oh my god, what's your problem? I got... What, you know, me just spend my passive skill. What was I spending it on? We were going towards the leech branch. Okay. So like we have to end the episode like very very soon. In fact, I'm gonna end it. I think soon as we are at the end of whatever this area is. Oh my god, fucking stop, dude. Like, you shouldn't be able to shoot from off the screen in an isometric video game. Because you're, like, realistically, your character will be able to see, like, if we are treating your character as being a real person, realistically, motherfucker, realistically, I didn't want to leave, dude. I didn't want to. I was... Realistically, a character would be able to see farther... Shut the fuck up, dude. Would be able to see farther than... Oh my god. Than just what's on the screen right now. Much, much farther, in fact. And... would be... Fuck off, man. And would be able to see... enemies that are shooting from off screen, but because this is an isometric video game, you cannot see them just because of the top-down perspective. So the only fair way to put this into practice is enemies shouldn't be able to do shit from off the screen. Because otherwise, oh my god, dude. Fuck off, man. Because otherwise, you're getting killed by things that you can't see, but which your character would be able to see if this was a real, you know, real world. Oh my god, stop moving. There's way too many visual effects. Stop it. Stop it. Transmute orb, don't care. And this area is a little bit too big. Alright, dudes. Alright, bros. Stop shooting me, please. Yeah, I think I probably made a mistake coming into this area. It's way too big, and we need to end off. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to. I don't know what the shortcut for Portal is on controller. We're just gonna go home. We're gonna wrap up. And we're gonna call it good. We're gonna call it good. It's been a successful episode. I know I failed a lot of the, like, that temple of whatever the fuck, and then that other guy, the trial master or whatever his name was.
So, this is Kishara's famed star. Just as I reckoned. It won't point me in any one direction. It can't make up its mind. I suspect due to me not being able to make up mine. I feel a tremor of prophecy coming over me. Like some scallywags just stomped over my grave. If I go see Lily, there's to be only disappointment and sorrow. But if that's what the future has in store, then it can keep it. I wish her long and vibrant life for the girlie. One free of the trouble that an old dead buccaneer like I might bring upon her.
Okay. Well, this is good, because we like our passive skills, and we want to start going into this leech tree. Which of these would we like? Maybe percentage life leech. Then we'll go for life leech speed. And then we'll go for, you know, this thing, and then we'll take another notable we'll take another leech mastery. Probably we'll take armor and evasion while leeching. Alright, let's talk to you.
So the grieving mother sleeps once more. Her story has come to fascinate me, and your conquest of her makes for a satisfying dramatic climax, don't you think? I'm but an old man living vicariously through your life. As history seems intent on repeating itself, I shall record it in a book. An historical account of the goddess Gruthkol and the legendary champion who defeated her. Yes, the title needs a bit of work, but it will suffice for now. Here, consider this offering as as an advance on the royalties we shall reap post-publication. That is, if there is anyone in Rayclast who can read.
Oh, great. Somebody's writing a book about us. But I do like the fact that we have another skill point. Life lead speed. And then hematophagy, life recovery per second, increased total recovery, and then right. Let's talk to Yina as well.
You are like the frog that strikes the fly faster than I can see. No. Carry your bright bags to Arakali's gate. We will meet there and brew our fire dew. Not here. Too much to burn. Too many to make blind.
Okay, so this quest is not done yet. It ain't done yet, so let me just sell you some stuff. That's a chromatic. That's a chromatic. That gives me 7 of these. Jeweler's orbs seem like they're going to be pretty valuable in the long run. That's another chromatic. Oh, dude, the fireflies are still in my inventory. Man, that sucks, dude. But you know what? That's okay. We'll deal with them next episode. Let me just drop some stuff off. Jeweler's orb. Some of these. Some of these. Some of those. 4 more chromatics, and I think we're back up at whatever we were before we spent a bunch of them on re-rolling our gloves. Alright, let's go to the stash. We were already at the stash, but let's go drop off some more Val skills. I'm just gonna leave them wherever they are. Mana Forged Arrows support. I'm just gonna place down here. And I'm gonna stash that. I'm not sure what to do with those. These are things you can use in a map device, but we're not really messing with maps right now. Is there anything else? Do I want to head back and see if I can maybe get a waypoint? Let's run a little bit. I really should be ending the episode, but I just want to see. And yeah, okay. Every time I go here, it's gonna tell me challenge failed. Probably until the instance resets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Life regen on this one as well. There's something. Oh, no, 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 no. These enemies are trash. The ones that shoot you from off the screen. They're like actual trash, dude. There's another shrine. Yeah. Yeah, this is actual garbage, dude. Mother... Fuck off, dude. Stop it. Oh my g- What? What? Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Like, what was that enemy's affix? Okay. I'm getting really annoyed. Shut the fuck up, dude. Now, let's just hope that that enemy isn't also life regenning. What does, hang on, what the fuck does corrupted blood mean? Causing me to, fuck off, get. Dude, what a what a horrible, stupid affix. Like, how does this make like any sense?
I can't do this just yet.
Like, you've got to, well, like, you got to chip this guy down, or okay. So 5 corrupted blood. Fuck off, man. I didn't want to leave. Oh no. Okay, yeah, this is going off the rails. So I'm just gonna kill this one enemy. Yeah. Challenge failed. Challenge fucking failed. Well, whatever. Yeah, this area is too fucking big. So, yeah, you would need physical damage reduction to deal with this kind of garbage. Where even... Okay. So now I've got to wait for that to end. Oh, I think I fucked myself. Well, no, I barely survived. Okay, I'm getting my flasks back. Oh, I need flasks before I can do anything to this piece of trash. Whoa! Dude, what? I didn't want to go back to town. Did I? Well, whatever. We're back in town, and there's no going back because I don't. That was a fucking bunch of nonsense. Bunch of fucking nonsense. There's a... Oh my god. There is a waypoint in Vault City, we just didn't fucking find it. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. I am... I am on tilt right now. Majorly. Because of all of that nonsense. What, like, what a horrible... That's just like a bad game design choice to have an affix like that. What? Shut the fuck up, dude. It just isn't fun to have an enemy like that. I mean, I guess the lesson here is you don't have to fight every single enemy you come across. And I'm trying to put that lesson into practice here. Motherfucker, dude! These enemies are also such bullshit because shooting me from off screen while I'm fighting a very difficult enemy. Uh-oh, motherfucker, dude. Stop it.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Fuck off, man. Like, who designed these, dude? Like, who asked for these enemies? Why are they in the game? This is the wrong fucking direction. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Where's the... These are the guys who've been shooting me while I'm fighting this dude. Oh my... Stop. Stop it. Stop. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're done. I don't even know how to get back to the area because I accidentally hit B. And then I guess that's enough to just ruin your life. Okay, whatever. We're ending on an anticlimactic note. I wanted to get back to where we were. I wanted to kill that stupid guy that, like, if you hit him, he just stacks on a bunch of damage over time, charges on you, and that's, yeah, it's just like a shitty enemy design. Like, it shouldn't be in the game, because it's just not fun. It's another, like, a really dumb gear check where, like, okay, if you don't have damage resistance, then you just don't stand a chance against a piece of crap like that. Anyway, you know, I want to end on a positive note. The positive note is that we did find a new unique item that was even an upgrade for us, and we rolled it until we were able to put our item quantity support gem into it, which I think is already paying off. We found some nice stuff in this episode. We are still waiting on upgrades for our weapons, because we really would like some better weapons, unique weapons ideally, and hopefully we'll get them at some point. For now, though, I think we just gotta wrap things up. I need to do some stretches, get my range of motion going on my shoulder and, you know, go for a walk. It's like really early in the day, so there's plenty of sunlight, but I do want to go for a walk like before noon maybe. You know, just soak in the sunlight on this very, very cold winter day. Anyway, that's gonna be all for this one. Next time we will try to get more stuff done. We're gonna have to find the Vault City waypoint, which we didn't find, and do a bunch of other stuff as well. But yes, for now, we are gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you'll join me next week for the next installation of our Path of Exile treasure hunt. And until then, take care.